What we do here is go back.
Okay, we're here with Jason, the sensation Gavern, ahead of his fight with Anthony Joshua on Saturday at the Newcastle Metro Radio Arena. Jason?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty well. Ahead of the fight, you mentioned earlier there, you sparred with him about a month or two ago?
Yeah, well, it was actually last year.
Last year?
I was in Prize Fighter last year, and he fought on the undercard. And then Eddie Hearn had me here sparring with him for a couple, maybe 10 days, 2 weeks. And he was big. You know, he's obviously a big guy, but today I was like, oh man, he must have grew or something because he's so big. But you know, outside of boxing, the guy's a tremendous guy, very humble guy. I'm a fighter, but I'm a fan. I'm a boxing fan, so I follow him, and it's going to be an honor to step in the ring with him. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah. So one of the things when you're fighting somebody, he's not the first tall guy who you've fought. Obviously, you fought Wilder.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm 6'2", 235 right now, 240. And the days of the 6'2" heavyweights are over. These guys are now 6'6", 6'7", 265 pounds. I'm the small guy every single fight. I'm never the bigger guy. And obviously, in this case, I'm very small. You know, but it's a fight. When the bell rings, I'm nice, he's nice. When the bell rings, and even in the ring, we're nice. Well, I don't want him to get hurt. I would imagine he doesn't want me to get hurt, but it's the fight game. It's the hurt business.
It's a brutal sport,
yeah, absolutely. So when that bell rings, he needs to have his hands up, and I'd have my hands up, you know. So we're going to fight, and may the best man win, you know.
So how much notice did you actually get for this fight?
It's been 7-day notice.
7-day notice?
Yeah, I was outside in my backyard. I have a couple cows, and I was literally in the backyard feeding one of my cows, and the phone rang. And I knew the guy's number, so I answered the phone, and so I'm feeding him. My cow's name is Taco. So I'm feeding Taco, and on the phone, they're like, you want to fight Anthony Joshua? Yeah, let's fight, you know. So I literally the next day packed, got on the plane, and flew here. So the notice is very small, but it's opportunity. Boxing's about opportunity. This is a huge opportunity. I love coming to the UK. The fans are fantastic, and definitely looking forward to tomorrow night.
But I think you've certainly won more fights than you've lost. You've got lots. Is this your 50th fight?
50th pro fight, yeah. This is my 50th pro fight. I had a promoter in the beginning of my career, but for the past 7-8 years, I've done my own managing, promoting, that type of stuff. And I would get calls literally days' notice. You know, I fought Marius Wach on 4 days' notice. Lucas Brown, I flew to China on 3 days' notice. I fought Amir Mansour on literally 12 hours' notice. They called me Friday night, flew me Saturday morning. I fought him Saturday night. It wasn't even, you know, that's how the losses happen. You know, so but
half gloves will travel, sort of thing.
You got to take the opportunities. I mean, this is Anthony Joshua, this is a gold medalist. What happens if I land that right hand? What happens if I land that left hook? You know, it'll change your life. You know, so and what better place to have my 50th pro fight than here in the UK? I absolutely love it here. If I knew I can live comfortably here, I'd probably move here. I absolutely love it here, you know. So,
and the thing is, obviously, if you were going to fight Joshua, the time would be to fight him now while he's learning. He's had a bit of an extended break with the back injury.
Right.
So if there was a good time to fight him, rather now than in 5-10 fights time when his development's going to be further down the line.
Well, it could be. I mean, this break could be bad for me because he hasn't been in the ring now in 5 months. So he's ready to go. He wants to put on a statement, and he could come out. I mean, and take my head off in 30 seconds. But listen, I'm a pro fighter. It don't just happen overnight where I have 50 pro fights. I've been in there with everybody. Yeah. So my experience is going to be key. I'm looking forward to the fight. You know, I think the first round is going to be really tough. I think he's going to come out swinging for the fences, but I just got to stay smart, stay focused, and obviously move my head, you know. So.
Yeah. Well, I think your movement is going to be one of the key things to this fight, and Anthony's aware of that.
Right.
He's mentioned that, and obviously when he's been talking and things in terms of how you are difficult to hit,
right?
Your movement and
again, 50 pro fight. I have all my teeth. You know, I think I
brilliantly white, I must say as well.
I talk okay. I mean, I don't have really aches and pains. I mean, aches and pains body wise, but I'm not beat up boxing wise,
Yeah.
as in, you know. So for me to have 50 pro fights, I've been in the ring with everybody. My movement and my defense is what saved and protected my career, you know. So it's going to be the same thing with this. I've watched a lot of his fights, and the guys he fights are stand up, straight up, right in front of him on the outside. If I stay on the outside, I'm going to get killed. That's not the fight, you know. So let's work, you know.
Well, without giving too much of the tactics away, it's certainly an intriguing fight. And Jason,
I have nothing to lose in this fight. You know, let's fight. The bell rings. Hey, if he knocks me on 30 seconds, I'm not going to go out backing up. You know, so at least you got to give me respect for coming here on such short notice. And when the bell rings, it's a fight. You know, so
I give respect to any single man who gets in the professional boxing ring because it's what you put on the line. But getting in with a guy the size and the skill and the reputation of Anthony Joshua.
Right.
It's one thing being a fan, but you must have some cojones.
Whether you have 4 fights or 50 fights, it doesn't matter. You're getting in the ring. You're putting your life on the line.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of writers can say whatever they want. Critics can say what they want, but they haven't been in one round in boxing.
Yeah.
You know, so. But I'm looking forward to it. The fans are fantastic. I absolutely love the fans here. You know.
Such a great reception just for the weigh-in itself, wasn't it?
Absolutely. You know, we fought in Prize Fighter. That was a fantastic time, and the whole Woo thing happened, and it just took off.
That was fantastic. And it was like, was it Ric Flair and the rest of them used to do it?
And I've been doing that for years. I've literally been doing it for years, and it just took off. I don't know why it took off like it did for Prize Fighter, but obviously, like you heard tonight, people want shirts, and, you know, so
when you've got a genuine personality and you come across well and bit of an entertainer in there as well, people will take to you. So I think, don't get us wrong, Anthony Joshua's going to be well welcome tomorrow, but people know who you are, they remember who you are.
Right, exactly.
My dad, he watched the prize fight and when you were on, and he absolutely loved you. And that was, I mean, not just because of the antics in the ring, but when you get interviewed afterwards, when you were coming out, how well you spoke and how well you spoke for this one here.
I mean, yeah, it's all part of it, but at the same time, I'm a fighter. You know, I'm a nice guy, but when the bell rings, I'm punching you in the face. You know, it is what it is. It's the fight game, and I can fight. So it's the whole entire package. You know, you got the fighter, you got the charisma, you got the, you know, smiles. I'm friendly to everybody. It's
nice to be nice, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? You get more with honey than you do with vinegar. You know what I mean? So just the fans are fantastic, and they've really had me here with open arms, and I appreciate it. And you know, we're gonna do my best. You know, it is what it is. So.
Well, let's finish off with a quick woo for the camera.
Yeah, woo!
Woo!
Woo! I appreciate it, man. Thank you
Jason,
very much.
the sensation, Gavin. Thank you very much, my man.
Appreciate it.
Well, Jason, you've got a little fan there as well if he wants to come in.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, little man? How are you, sir? What's your name? Mr. Thomas. How are you, sir? Want to get a photo?
He was asking if you were going to beat Anthony Joshua, wasn't he?
Did you see him today? How big was he? He was like the Jolly Great Giant, right? So big.
Jason's going to win. I think AJ's going to win. Put you in the right spot now, haven't you?
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. You can tell the truth. It's okay. You got to put your fist up. Make a fist. There you go.
Big smile. That's a great one. I'm jealous of that. Thanks very much, mate.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Cheers. Mr. Thomas, sir, it was a pleasure meeting you. Are you going to the fights tomorrow night?
I'm watching the moment.
Oh, yeah. You're going to go there or you're going to watch on TV?
Yeah, TV.
There you go, Mr. Thomas. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Great. Thanks very much, mate.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Jason,
All
top
right, guys.
quality, mate.
See you later.
Never
All right,
change.
guys. Yeah.
Never change, mate.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.